Hello, my name is Emily Etkin, and I teach 3rd and 4th grade here this year. I will be looking at indicator 3.2 that focuses on the school curriculum is focused enough that teachers can adequately address it in the time they have available. If you look down below, these were the questions that our survey focused on. On the left side, you'll see the questions that the administration was asked, and the right side, the staff questions. So it focuses all on the content, and if we are able to adequately address the essential elements of the content with regular collaboration and with essential vocab. If you look down, you will see that we believe our survey shows that our work over the last 3 years on ensuring that curriculum is in place with the time that we have available is overall a strength for our building. We received the score of 4.0, 4.1 a few times, 4.2 and 4.3. So very high when we know that the highest is 5 that we could receive. In our administration, you can see those high scores as well. If you look down below, you'll see that it's an area of strength for our school, and you can see the lagging indicators that we have are quite varied. We have the 4th grade math priority and exposure, the 2nd grade ELA priority standards, the 1st grade ELA scope and sequence, as well as the kindergarten literacy block and the guaranteed and viable curriculum PowerPoint, which is something that all staff went through with their grade level colleagues this past year. If you look back at where these things fall, we did see the essential items of our content areas in math and reading have been identified. The amount of time in those pacing guides that is needed to adequately address the essential elements is laid out for all teachers so that we know that we can get to everything within the year's time allotments. That the school teams meet regularly to discuss and revise is something that the GVC days, or the Guaranteed and Viable Curriculum days, focus on, so that we were all able to discuss this. And last, that essential vocabulary has been identified. If you click through the different scope and sequence, especially for reading, you'll be able to check out the vocabulary that are needed in each unit. Looking down below, we did, like we said, have an area of strength. If we had to focus on things that we thought that we could have added to this section, we did this year protect time for reading. So as a building, the entire building has a set hour that everyone is teaching reading at the same time. Due to scheduling, one grade it has to do it at a separate time. But we did really love that protected time, and that was a major focus for us, and it's something that we think that we need to do next year and even add in further to focus on protecting social studies and science time, since we know that that's so important after this year's work. We also, in many of our items, talk about our Propel work, but we didn't actually focus those on our lagging indicator samples. So the kindergarten literacy block link here would take you to something that we worked on during our Propel time, but we'd like to highlight that even further in the future. And then another thing that we could have highlighted is that the PLCs in our building meet weekly to continue collaborating, as well as they meet at a district level and all the way waterfalling throughout to make sure that everyone has what they need and that we're all following the same schedule. Looking at all of this, we are so proud of the work that we have done around this task 3.2 and the areas of strength that we've seen. We really love that our school curriculum is focused and that we are going to continue working on it in the future. Thank you so much for your time.